All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Bob Foss. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations.
Let's take a look at our lineup, and a guy having a big year for him, Jerry White.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Now the left fielder, number 49. That one ran inside, almost got him. The pitch. There's a strike.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jerry White, the next to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at the ballpark, and starting this one, Steve Rogers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. First pitch, and he just misses. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Now 1-1. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Next offering is in for a strike.
When I think about Brock, I always think about the Cubs trading him to St. Louis when he was just 24 years old. Got a feeling they regretted that one just a little bit.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind to the pitch. Knocks it down.
No, he's in there.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gary Temple next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the 1-0. There goes Brock. Puts a bunt down. And they tag him out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And up next for St. Louis, Ken Felch.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. White snags it for the second out. The relay to second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. End of one from Sportsman's Park. No score. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Tony Perez. Here comes a pitch. Out front, rip foul. Oh, one down.
No, that's out.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
That is it. The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Dave Cash. Here's a rocket out to left. Brock makes the grab on the run.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And the batter now, Andre Dawson. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two outs. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Goes down looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Keith Hernandez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Dave Rader, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 1-2. Got him. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Now it's the second baseman, Mike Tyson. There's a strike. Second inning here, no score. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gary Carter. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Top of the third, no score. Parrish goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Steve Rogers. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. And another
Outside
ball. And the right-hander deals.
Yeah.
Pitch is in for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Number 4 will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. Righty to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second. 2 down. Out to short. Fires over to Hernandez. Out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now up for St. Louis, number 19. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. That's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called third strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
At the plate, number 21.
0-1.
And the righty deals. Close, but called a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Cash. As this one sized up, drops into the glove. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Bob.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Bob Foss. Bounced out to short. Over to Perez. And that's the 3rd out. And down in order go the Cardinals. And we're still knotted at 0. New inning getting started. Now, number 49. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
He swings and fouls one off. Going 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the center fielder, Jerry White. Flied out his first time. Into center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Tony Perez now at the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Going 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
To the right side. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
now batting, second baseman, Dave Jack.
And now, Dave Cash. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Lou Brock. Rogers back to work. There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Foul ball. On the ground at first. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gary Temple next up for the Cardinals. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And that's through there for a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Third baseman.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ken Felch. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Yeah.
And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
And here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Gary Carter digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Pickoff throw. Dawson gets back easily. Kicks and deals. And there's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foss picks over. Dawson back in standing. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the third baseman, Larry Parrish. Doubled his first time up. In there for strike one. And a strike.
0-2.
The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the pitcher, Steve Rogers. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brock puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Keith Hernandez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone. And that's in there at the knees.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And here's the catcher, Dave Rader. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering upstairs.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap to first. Perez tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Second baseman,
Mike Tyson, the next to hit. He popped out his first time. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, number 19. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Here's the 0-1. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He circles the bases, and now they're out front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Number 21 next up for the Cardinals. That's in there. That's strike one. The pitch.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering is down low. Kicks and fires. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Bob Foss grounded out his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. The pitch. That clips the corner. And the pitch.
Ball outside.
Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And down on strikes. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, number 4. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Foss back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The wind and the pitch. In the air out to center. Number 21 drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Number 49.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 49. 1 for 2. And that one moves his feet.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Cherry White. White, in his 6th season, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. In the air, out towards right center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Cardinals lead it 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, now at the plate, Lou Brock.
The left fielder.
Brock, more than 3,000 hits in his career, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. There's a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one misses. It's 2-2. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Temple stands in now and watches strike one. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Felch in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is downstairs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Tony Perez. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these guys, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Dave Cash. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. The 0-2. And that one is inside. Got it by him for the K.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. And takes low for ball one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, number 35.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Keith Hernandez.
The first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
And he deals. That's in there. That's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, the catcher,
Dave Rader. Next up for the Cardinals. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That to right. Dawson on the move towards foul ground. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Mike Tyson. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bounce to the right, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Cardinals out in front, 2-0. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now Gary Carter. Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
Ball, no strike.
Foss. Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And they take care of Carter for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
now batting, third baseman,
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Larry Parrish will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So now a pinch hitter, Wayne Garrett, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Next to hit, number 4. And ball one.
1-0.
That one inside, and the count is 2-0. Garrett off of first with 2 away. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Number 48 on the pitch here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Number 19 getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Number 19.
The line to kick the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, number 21.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And here is Bob Foss.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lou Brock. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 20 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 21, the right-hander, also getting loose. No outs. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runners on the corners. No outs. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 4.
He was all over that one. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 21.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Number 21.
Now here is Gary Temple. And that's in for a strike. The 0-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman,
Ken Felch now at the plate. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch. This to center field. White grabs it on the run.
the batter, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Keith Hernandez. And that one almost got him. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. So 2 balls and no strikes. Left-hand batter waits. In the air on the infield. Cash makes the play, and it's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, number 49.
The left fielder, number 49.
The pitch. Good eye right there. The 1-0. And downstairs. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Here's a 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jerry White.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the righty deals. Line drive, caught.
The batter, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So up next, Tony Perez. And now he steps off the rubber. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's the second baseman, Dave Cash. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And now one strike away.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Down to their final strike.
That's the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. In the air, right side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.